Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our post-game women's basketball press conference. We will start the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Jeff Cammon, and we'll open it up to questions for Coach along with Makai Berry.
Thank you, Lindy. Obviously disappointed, but definitely proud of these young ladies. I mean, it's tough. You go down to the wire last game. It puts a lot of pressure on you, and these young ladies are, they've worked their tail off, and they've done enough to win this conference regular season. I don't care what anybody says, we earned it, on the court, I think, and we tried to play it on the court, and it just didn't work in our favor, it happens, but, no excuses. We weren't able to get it done tonight, and that's part of it. That's part of this game. You play the game to, try to see if you could, come out on top. And tonight, Davis was a better team, So, but I'm proud of our effort is always there. But obviously, we didn't find a way to make enough plays to win this game. So.
Tyler with the 562. First off, just congratulations to both Jeff and Makai. Terrific regular season and just a great performance all around and career. I know it's not over, Makai, but just congrats on a great career so far. Obviously, you guys came out a little bit cold offensively, got off to a slow start, and they kind of were hitting shots early. Thought you guys did everything you wanted to do to kind of get back into the game. You were up by 4 early in the fourth. In your estimation, Jeff, how did things kind of get away from you? Was it just they were 5 of 6 shooting threes in the fourth quarter, or what kind of went sideways to kind of break that momentum that you guys had?
Yeah, I thought No, I'm just thinking of it because it's playing, but the scenario and the situation where Bam, Malia turned it over. We had numbers in transition. It was a turnover. We go down. Makai tries to make a hustle play, fouls, intentional. We were up by 4 then, and momentum was, we were in control, and that kind of broke our momentum. And I thought from there, we made some plays, and we still were able to, but I thought that really, again, in a game like this, you got to keep that momentum as long as you can, And I thought, we just had some breakdowns later on, allowing 14 to have open looks, And, I thought that momentum swing really kind of was the turning point in the game in that fourth quarter.
Jeff, you touched on it, but Tyler's writing a game story. I'm writing a column just on the situation. So I'll ask you directly. You guys won the most games of any team in the Big West. What are your thoughts on the conference not having you guys be the Big West champions?
Yeah, it's very disappointing that it comes down to this. I'll say that, very disappointing. I don't think any league, Division I conference, a championship should be decided. Our young ladies worked too hard, and all these teams. We weren't the only ones impacted by this. I think we were impacted the most. To win a regular season title, something that this school hasn't done. And for where Makai started and Lowe and all these young ladies have worked their tail off to put themselves in position to win a championship, for it to be taken from, and not necessarily taken from us, but not have the opportunity to win it outright because of an outdated policy, to me is just very disappointing. And, it's not for me, it's just for our young ladies, So, but it is what it is. We talk to our young ladies about controlling what you can control. And the only thing we can control is what we can do on the floor. And, we're going to hold our heads high, and we're going to do it the right way. And, that's my feeling on it.
Only follow-up for me on that, and I'll pass the mic. But, by my understanding of the rules, would you have been able to say before the game today, hey, we're missing X number of starters for the rest of the year. We're not playing the game today. It's a no contest and be awarded a championship.
Yeah. Based on the precedents that was set with this situation, yes. That's kind of what UC Davis men did, right? And San Diego, I think maybe they had COVID there, man, but it's the same thing. Like, there's no other conference that this happens in.
Can you comment on what your feelings as a coach and your team's feelings would be about an approach like that? whether you would have considered doing that.
No, we this year we've been without our best players numerous occasions. We've had 8 suit up, right? We're going to play. That just never came to my mind. To be honest with you, I didn't even know that was a rule. I didn't know that was even in the until this happened. I'm sure most teams didn't know, So for that, and again, like, I don't know the scenario. So, but if you have 5 players, we're going to play, to answer your question. So we never thought about when I was here as assistant. There was 2 or 3 years where we had 7. We had 4 starters out. And we never thought about, and this rule has been there, but we never thought about not playing, That's why we're here, and it's unfortunate. I hate that, what others have to go, and we all go through, but we all deal with injuries. We had a starter potential. It was out from the beginning, and another one that tore the ACL. I don't know if she would have been, but she would have played, right? And then we lost KJ, right? And then we lost Makai for 3 games, and we lost Bam for 3 games. And everyone's dealing with it, and to say, the well-being of the student, that's why we're here, to play basketball. If you have 5, you should, but that's just our feeling on it. And I'm not, trying to knock. I know people take it, and again, I don't want to spend a lot of energy on it. It's disappointing, but, we move forward, and, we plan on, doing the best we can to win this tournament, but with the bodies we have.
Thank you.
I'm Lydia Tesfaye with Beach TV News, and I know this was a tough loss and it was a tough game, and you guys are heading into the tournament. So what do you guys take? Like, what lessons do you guys take from this game heading in?
Yeah, I think you learn from, you try to learn from your mistakes, right? So there's some things defensively that we have to clean up. I thought offensively we like Tyler was saying, from 5-6, I thought we were a little tight in the first half, and we had some good opportunities to score the basketball, and, for some reason we were just a little tight, and I don't, our young ladies, they came here so they can play for a championship. To actually be in that position to do that, it takes a lot. So I think being in that position and having that pressure will help in the tournament. To be able to manage it and just focus on being us, but also to continue to be us. This game doesn't define us, right? This is not necessarily who we are, right? I think there's but I know that there's another level, and we just have to be us and continue to do what we've been doing all year.
This is to Makai. I know this is not how you wanted to end, the season and the game, but how do you want, or what do you want your legacy to be?
I want my legacy to be based on the fact that I'm a passionate player. I'm all in all the time, win or lose. I just love to compete. And I think I set the standard for this team with my energy, with my effort, my work ethic. Like, I played through anything. I never make excuses. So I think I just want people to know that I'm a passionate person, and I just want to win. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about how many points I score. I don't care about if my stats look nice. All I care about is winning, and whatever I can do to put my team in a position to win, I'm willing to do.
So Matthew Gomez with the Daily 49er, and then this is also for Makai. Kind of going off of that, just like where the program was at when you started, your identity of like how you want the team to be, how do you feel you've executed that, and then where do you want to go into the Big West Championship?
I think obviously from where we started, we weren't very good, but I think that was rooted in buying in our culture that we've worked so hard to create. So for instance, I don't think we had a pretty good culture. I mean, the coaches tried to lay down the foundation for us my first few years, but it just didn't really sink through to the players. I don't think, maybe a few, but I don't think we were all totally bought in, which translated to losses on the court. And I think now, like, it's just a completely different culture. Like, you have people who want to win, who care, who are selfless, who work hard, have a good attitude pretty much every day. So I think that's the difference between before and now. And obviously going into the Big West tournament, I want to keep that rolling and come out with a Big West championship. But yeah, I think that's the difference.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.